I got Luke a present because, well, look at him. He loves it. Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. My name is Callie, and this is another weekend of Clarinets, Cats, and Coffee. Now, last week, we started our journey through the Weber Concertino, and we worked on the introduction. And I gave everybody a tip on very effective, accurate counting. Now today we're going to talk a little bit about phrasing, and if you guys haven't already done so, before I get into this, head on over to my website, download the January practice calendar. I made this free for my viewers so you guys can get a good start to the year 2021, and check back on my channel periodically because I'll be posting a weekly practice list every week to kind of keep everybody cycling through and keep things fresh. So be sure to check that out as well. Okay, now back to phrasing here. So Concertino is a standard piece in clarinet repertoire, and the composer, I didn't talk about this last week, but the composer is Carl Maria von Weber, and he was an opera composer. And one of the things that I just love about the music he wrote for clarinet is you can really sense the operatic element in the music that he wrote for us, which is why it's just so much fun and so rewarding to play. There's drama, there's conversation, you can arias, like all of the wonderful things we love about opera music right here. Now, how is this relevant to phrasing? It has everything to do with phrasing. Everything to do with phrasing. And the theme right here is so important to think about how a vocalist would do this. So the big thing I want you guys to keep in mind as you work through this and as you listen is to think about playing with a conversational element in your music, especially with something like this. And I say conversational because, well, that's all opera is, right? It's just you're just singing your conversation from one person to another. And so a solo piece like this, you can really do a lot with it. And you could you could pretend to be multiple voices singing conversationally back and forth between one another. You can be a single person, singing an aria. You could be somebody just reminiscing through various memories throughout their life, and this is the power of music, right? We can use music to mimic our heartbeats at various points in our lives. We can tell epic journeys. We can sing gentle lullabies and go on big dramatic quests and all kinds of things. And so as you work on this, try to think about what kind of opera you are trying to portray in a piece such as this. So I would recommend trying a couple of things whenever you experiment with your own kind of conversational phrasing. So you could either think about this as multiple voices, perhaps one voice is just the first few measures. And right here, the mood, it clearly changes, right? So you could either use this as an opportunity to be a vocalist, maybe reminiscing or planning something for the future, or you could think of this as a totally separate voice, somebody who's responding to what the lead vocalist just sang. And then it goes right back in to the main vocalist restating what they said. So at the end of the day, you have a nice, lovely little conversation, right? And to me, when we get into the second part of the theme here, it to me sounds like the lead vocalist is getting getting excited about what they're doing. Oh, something wonderful is going to happen, and I just got to tell you about it. And so that's all we're going to work on today. So as you guys work through this piece, try to just think about what would a vocalist do? What would they be singing? What would they be telling you? And then you can kind of create your own story and really make this musically effective and really touch people when you're doing this. Now at the beginning of this video, I was playing with the Tomplay app. They do have this. They have the whole Concertino. It's just divided up into 3 parts. And so if you guys click on the link that I have below, you can get a 14-day free trial with the Tomplay app. And I'd like to thank them for partnering with me through this series and for sponsoring this. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, and please let me know, what other things do you guys like to do to really make your music come to life, and just really if you have any more effective ways of phrasing and being expressive and all of that, because this is just one thing, right? There are so many things out there. So I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing what you all have to say, and I like that my community here, you guys are all, brave and you like to share things with each other, so please do so. Now, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the practice calendar. I hope you like the playlist that I will be posting up tomorrow, and as always, happy practicing.